Hello, my people. I always salute to. Mona no vex. I just dey come now beg. I say make I run go salon, go change my hairstyle because the better I say change is on the day now. And obedient they won't go collect their mandate. So I say now this hair won't go use collect the mandate. So I won't follow obedient and go collect mandate. My people, Now I know say APC don't they send people down to go beg. Yes, I'm gonna go watch the video now. They don't they send their people go TV station. Some APC, they don't they go TV. Say me I beg. Say because this thing where they happen, so say they frustrate Baba. If they make Baba lose concentration, Baba no fit concentration. Say Baba really won't work. Now I laugh. I say no problem. Guys, you sure I let you now watch the video. But I just want to drop one thing. Next time we won't collect person thing, before you collect person thing, do research, make you do research very well so that you know we will collect the one who go hook you for neck like Okuta is stubborn. I know they hear the name. The man stubborn na so obedient them. They stop one son lorry. If na go, if na come, they know they hear anything. And make una know, no be Peter Obi they go court to. Now people will go vote. Millions of Nigerians will go vote on that day. Now then they go court. Now they want their mandate. Rain beat them. Some of them they wound. Some of them buy. Some of their loved ones buy. Now they want the mandate. Guys, my let you now watch this guy. Now no waiting there. Now not so they do. As you they watch and drop your comments, help me share them. Make them see. Now no. Then if you will never like and follow my Facebook page, help me like and follow my Facebook page, NHTV Engine. Go my YouTube channel, NHTV Angle. Subscribe to my channel. Turn the notification bell on. Help me share this video. Like my video so that Facebook and YouTube go recommend it for other people. My people, another update today. Yes, if I don't bust everywhere, but I won't give you the update. I'm gonna just watch this one and stay glued to NHTV. Thank you for watching.
APC and Tinubu's lawyers failed to defend their clients at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Their camps were thrown into confusion and fear. Their fear can't increase after the EU report on the presidential election dropped. The fear has been on another level in the last 1 week. And they went from trying to use paid groups to blackmail Peter Obi to drop his case. That if he truly loves Nigeria, he's supposed to drop his case. That one failed. They now went ahead to use some religious leaders to say, let Nigeria have peace now. Peter Obi should drop his case. That one also failed. Now they have resorted to begging. They are now running from one media house to another, begging obedience not to mount pressure on Tinubu. And obedience are saying, pressure? How? Nobody has fought anybody. Nobody has protested. In fact, we have seen more protests from APC supporters than even Labour Party supporters. And I know what is mounting pressure on them. It is how obedience are following the court case back to back to back, using social media and every other tool in their arsenal to make sure that the world knows that Nigerians are aware of the evidence. They are aware of what is going on at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Now that thing now they mount pressure on them because they have seen that from all indications, this case can only go one way. And so they hired this man of questionable integrity to go to Arise TV and begin to plead with Nigerians not to mount pressure on Tinubu. Here as in take the talker.
For young people in Nigeria, I think it is very important for them to be given an opportunity. Basically, because we have more young people in the world now. And because the world is evolving, with the existence of technology and all sorts, and looking at the percentage of young people in our population, I think young people, must be involved. And whether we like it or not, 2023 gives a turning point to Nigeria, and I applaud what the president is doing. He's been taking right decisions, since he assumed office, and I will plead with Nigerians, not, to mount any pressure, because they say you don't disrupt a working system. He has the appointments that he has done so far, the executive orders, he has done so far, speak volume of the kind of structure he wants to put on ground. And the most important part of every structure is the foundation. So I believe it's in the foundation process.
You have heard him right. Yes. Now, this young man is a very popular young man. His name is Shina Pella. Listen to what the first person who commented said about him. He said, Shina Pella is one of those Yahoo boys stroke drug dealers who came back to Nigeria to start club business, then got into politics. As usual, he supports electoral fraud and forgery. He is a menace to the Nigerian society we are all trying to build. You have heard it. That is the kind of man he is. From Asari Dokubo to Shina Pella. When you see the kind of people drumming support for this APC government, you will now know the kind of stuff they are made of. And this man here, Shina Pella, sounds intelligent, but he's actually a big fool. And many Nigerians came into the comment section to educate him since he didn't know what he was talking about. This tweet said, "You just don't get it. Well, this might help. Whatever yardstick you use to arrive at your working system is immaterial. A product of a fraudulent election process can never gain legitimacy from the people who rejected him at the polls. While at it, what's your achievement as an ex-MP?" This one said, "Did I hear you say a working system? What is Naira rate? 25% in FCT he did not get, and he still forged his certificates. These are the issues." And this tweet said, "You all are despicable, dishonest, dishonorable, and criminally minded fellows. That brazen rigging in of a drug criminal will not stand." And this particular tweet here says, "When you are a beneficiary of a bad system, then it's a working system in your own definition. How many poor Nigerians have been taken out of poverty? Help me ask Amo. If anything, Nigerians have become poorer in the last 30 days. And speaking of poverty, Tinubu has dropped another bombshell. He said he plans to raise 30 trillion naira in revenue in the next 3 years. 30 trillion naira. Now he won't raise in revenue. And you know the way he raises his revenue. He does not have any other way of raising revenue than to impose heavy taxes on the people. So the vehicle levy tax that was imposed, and Nigerians were complaining, how can you make us be paying annually for vehicle that we already own, different from driver's license? All those ones are jokes compared to what is coming. That is to tell you that the level of poverty that is on the way, oh my God, all these APC supporters and Agbado boys, where they shout up and down, you better come and join obedience now and begin to clamor that this mandate should be returned. Because this poverty where they come, and you know say now they suffer and pass. Now the type we una never see before since we them born una. Look at some of the tweet reactions to this update now. This tweet said, "To do what? Make life harder for citizens so the politicians in charge of the funds will see extra money to loot? Is that governance or what?" This one said, 30 trillion in 3 years. The real lord of taxation. Soonest, the president will tax our urine. We'll never see anything. And this one said, "It's simply with tax. Definitely not from agriculture and infrastructure. The herdsmen are killing our farmers day and night. 500 people dead in Plateau State in 2 months. 18,000 displaced from their homes. Oh, what a pity. All these things, they happen. Now tax, now the president say he won't raise. Oh, and this tweet said, "Of course, by October, you're on your way back to Guinea, where you are from, and tax them to death there." Now, Sabi man, you be. And this one said, "You won't be there till the end of the year. You will return the certificate of return." Amio. And in other news, I read something this afternoon that absolutely crushed me. You will not believe that out of a budget of over 300 billion of INEC, 114 billion of that budget was given to them for electronic transmission. 114 billion was designated for electronic transmission. And do you know that even the BVAS machines were supplied by the European Union? So you sit down, you look all these things. How much did this man really put into this election? Apart from those transparent rubber where they put vote inside, which was the only transparent thing about the election. How much did they sell that puff rubber? Now this man collect over 300 billion. And he refused to do the transmission. Kai, this man must go kiri. If this man no go kiri, I no go happy for this country. Tears dey my eye. Kai. But first things first, all eyes on the judiciary. Make judiciary first do the right thing. Make them give His Excellency Peter Obi a mandate back. When that happens, everything will fall in place. Person will go palace, go palace. Person will go prison, go prison. Now so, now it go be. And all of us go there alive. We go use our eyes, witness that day for this country. But until then...